Guys, welcome back to Midnight Double Feature. This is just me breaking in here before this episode. Just wanted to give you a quick rundown of what this is about. Obviously, this is Solo, a Star Wars story, the review. Definitely check it out. In a nutshell, definitely check it out. This is an amazing feat because with all the production horror stories that we heard, it's just so crazy how well they pull it off. But look, going into this episode, just quickly, this is the first time we've done something like this. It might be the last, I don't know. I'd really like to hear your guys' thoughts on it. It's basically me and Matt as soon as we walked out of the cinema and on our way home in the train. So you'll hear, obviously we don't have our microphones and shit like that. So you'll hear a lot of background noise and stuff like that. I'm still learning it. I'm still learning editing, so bear with me here. If you want a spoiler-free review, you can find it on our Facebook page. But this is essentially all spoilers. So, turn back now if you don't want spoilers. So all of this is spoilers, just to be clear. Look, guys, I hope you enjoy it. Again, let me know about what you think about these kinds of episodes, because in the future, if you want, we'll do them again. If you don't, then we'll shut it down. But we just couldn't wait to get our thoughts out there. Enjoy, guys. Thanks.
You're in this life for good.
You might want to buckle up, baby.
Here they come! Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed.
I got a really good feeling about this.
We just got out of Solo.
Oh my god, we're on a crowded train. It's probably going to cause a scene.
We are on a crowded train. Don't lose your shit.
It's impossible. This movie, I had such a major nerdgasm the entire film. I could not stop smiling. I kept looking at you, and you kept looking at me, and our smiles were so insanely large. There's a scene which is such a great moment.
They were like
for Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
I had an involuntary sexual moan. I could not stop it. It lasted the entire scene, which was like 5 minutes. By the end of it, I was out of breath. I didn't do that on purpose. I couldn't stop myself.
No,
it just felt so good.
Yeah, man. It was like, it just felt so good.
And look, remember how people were going crazy over that Darth Vader scene in the Rogue One?
Yeah.
This is next level. Oh,
because there were no rumors or anything like that. You know what? Let's fucking dive into spoilers. Let's just get into spoilers.
I don't know if we should. I feel bad.
It
just came out. We just left the theater.
Yeah, I know. I don't care, man. I'm coming early.
Are we sure?
I'm dropping loads early.
Spoilers in 3,
2,
1.
1.
Holy fucking shit, Darth Maul. Oh my god. I gotta be quiet. There's people on this train. I don't want to
know. Man,
if someone ruined this for me,
man.
I would end my life.
You know what? If they cared about the spoilers, they would have seen it already.
Yeah.
So
even though it's been out for less than 24 hours?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Darth Maul.
I don't care about your baby.
He was CGI? Was it real? Was it Randall Park?
Dude, I don't know.
No, not Randall Park. Ray Park. Imagine if Randall Park was in Star Wars. I would watch that.
I would watch.
Oh my god.
But yeah, man.
Okay, clearly by the end they were setting up for a trilogy. There will be more of these films.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that scene was amazing. They're clearly hinting at Jabba later on.
I was like,
oh my god.
I was like, wait, is this before Phantom Menace? And I was like, no, it can't be, because this is Han's.
I thought at first when you said the cloak, I was like, oh, it's a new character, because who else has metal legs and the hood? But if you are up to date with the canon in Star Wars Rebels and... Wait, is he in Rebels? I know he's in Clone Wars. Whatever, he's still alive. He has a brother. There's an amazing fight scene with Darth Sidious you've got to check out. It's animated, it's still amazing.
I haven't seen any of that shit.
Actually, no.
We're getting off track-ish.
No, okay. There's also an amazing scene where you see the death of Darth Maul. Obi-Wan kills him. Spoilers for the cartoon. But that clearly takes place after this movie. Oh, the timeline's come together. We're going to get back and talk about this movie, though. Okay, let's talk about the cast and how insanely fucking great
they were. What did you think of Alden?
It was... I didn't know Alden was in this. I swear to God, that was Harrison Ford. I don't know what anyone was worried about. He fucking... Okay, we got to say the first thing, the most important thing is the marketing for this film was shit.
Yeah, wasn't great.
It did not do this film justice. I'm going to say it. Of all the modern Star Wars films, this is my favorite.
Yeah.
I liked it more than Rogue One.
Yeah.
I liked it more than Episode 8. Probably
I don't know
more than
about
7.
Force Awakens. I don't know about
Force Awakens is really good,
Yeah.
but this gives Force Awakens run for its money. You know what? I don't know how. It was very close to
Yeah,
Force
actually,
Awakens. I think
before
I
we
might
get
like
before we get
Force
into the
Awakens.
cast, let's talk about the actual the movie, what
Sorry,
you
I'm
thought
just
about.
too excited.
No,
Okay.
I know. We're, all of our thoughts, guys.
yeah,
Were,
right.
hold on, guys. All of our thoughts are kind of everywhere right now, so bear with us. But
Is the rambling of
Wait.
madmen.
yeah, we're gonna try and make this work. But yeah, talk to me about what you thought about the movie and the feel and
Okay,
the
well,
tone.
first I have to give a disclaimer. Here's how the sausage is made behind the scenes, guys. Zoheb told me the other day that I gotta stop rambling when I come on. I'm sorry, I don't have a choice. You saw the movie, you can't blame me. Oh my god.
No,
okay.
no, I can't blame
Okay. Back on topic. He is Han Solo.
Yeah.
He did a phenomenal job. Don't you agree?
I do agree, man. He
His
had the
mannerisms.
mannerisms down. More than anything, the mannerisms and the voice.
Yes.
I don't think he resembles Han too much, but maybe a young Han, which is
He had his
weird.
moments,
Yeah.
where it's I see him smile a certain way, or I see.
But it was definitely the mannerisms. But not only that, dude. His relationship with Chewie and the way it starts and blossoms.
It's exactly the same.
It's so good, man.
Okay, I really love how they introduced Chewbacca. That was
Oh
an
my
amazing
Because
way to do it.
we both looked at each other and we were like, oh man, this is gonna be the Rancor.
Which I was still excited for. It's I want to see him in CGI and all the
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
But then it's Chewie, and it's that's even better.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then so holy shit! I can't. I'm just too excited. Okay, I haven't fanboyed this hard over a film in years.
And we watched Infinity War earlier this
I
month.
watched Infinity War 4 times. This is. Woo!
Yeah, man.
Okay. In addition to talking about this person who's got mannerisms down, Donald Glover crushes. This is the best role I've seen him do. I've liked Donald Glover since 2006. I watched him back in his Derek comedy days on YouTube.
Yeah.
Right? I saw him grow. I saw him doing stuff on.
I saw him come
stand-up.
from Community.
Yeah. Well, he used to be in College Humor and this thing with Derek comedy. I've followed this guy for years. This is hands down his best role.
Yeah, man.
As much as I love Atlanta, oh my god, he nails the performance. And here's the thing, not only does he get the mannerisms and everything more, he evolves the character. I would say he's even more charismatic than the original, which just blows my mind. How is that
I
possible?
thought that the first scene, the first 2 lines, I turned to you and I'm like, holy shit, is that Billy D. Williams? It actually sounded like Billy D. Williams.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Let's hit on. No, okay, we still haven't talked about the overall tone of the movie. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about
Okay, so I think I actually
tone
said
and
this. I think I said this on one of the previous podcasts. I was worried about the tone for this film. I was like, it's too Rogue One-y, it's a little serious, and no problem.
Yeah.
It suited the world. It suited what they set up. It made sense. It was. It
Fun.
still had. Yeah.
It was fucking
You know
fun.
what? This is the most adventurous
Yeah.
Star Wars film since Jedi.
Yeah.
I would say it feels like an adventure, which was what you want from Star Wars.
Yeah.
It still had that
And
magic.
it didn't stop. It just kept
going.
It kept going, and I was never exhausted.
There was
know
no
what I mean?
one else. I loved all the characters in this film. There's not a single character I didn't like.
There's no one single character that gets a short shaft. Everyone has a moment. You're like,
even okay, so we're in spoilers, so I can say this.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson's character, he has a crew when you first meet, and they all die pretty quickly, and then we meet a whole new one, and then we make a whole new crew. But that first crew, they all had great moments to shine
Yeah,
too.
man.
It was like everyone's watching 2 different movies in one with 2 different crews, and both crews were amazing.
Yeah.
They're gonna sell so many toys.
can we that great train robbery?
Ooh, I know you love that scene.
Oh my god.
All the action scenes in this film were amazing.
Yeah, I love a good train robbery, and it felt like a cowboy movie because that's what
Yeah,
that's what Han-
that scene was so
that's
cowboy.
that's what Han is. Han is a space cowboy, and man, they just nailed the cowboy
Yeah.
sort of thing. It was just
They did a great job of, in that scene in particular, that's one good example, how they constantly were raising the stakes. It was getting more and more exciting as it go on. It's like, oh, they're struggling to do this and do that. Now pirates are showing up. Dude, there are more space pirates? Hell yeah, there are. And they set everything up so well.
Like, remember-
and all the payoffs.
Remember,
Everyone had something to do.
remember Rogue One? How we got they told us a lot about how it was like a dirty and gritty like war movie, and it was totally a dirty and gritty war movie. But dude, when he's in the trenches at
In
the
that war
start,
scene.
and I was just like, wow, this makes Rogue One feel like a
Yeah.
like
It did. I got some Wonder Woman vibes, the way they treated the trenches.
No Man's Land,
which is a good sign. I guess Rogue One's cinematography was like 2% better than this. Like that's
See, I don't know because especially when they're in the castle run, it looked great.
Like I'm trying to find a fault. I haven't been this satisfied with the film. It just like not only was it a great film and a solid script.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna say this. So when I judge a film, I have the ability, which I don't know if a lot of people do. I can separate it into two categories. I can judge it two ways. And I'll judge it I was like, oh, I love this film because it's a good film, and these are my reasons why. But I love this film for a different reason because it's like from my nerd side, right? I can say this film is shit, but I love it for the nerd stuff, right? And it's still called my favorite movies. This movie satisfies both sides of my brain flawlessly.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fucking great film, and the fan service is. I feel like I just got milked.
Actually, wait. Let's talk about the fan service because it wasn't like there wasn't like Rogue One fan service like it was like in your face a little bit. Like there wasn't. Remember when
It didn't feel forced.
Remember when they go to Jeddah and they meet the two guys that are in episode 4 in the cantina?
Yeah.
You don't get any of that in this.
Yeah,
Like,
or even more so when you
It's
see
very
C-3PO and R2-D2 out of nowhere.
yeah, it's very like subtle. Like it'll be just like music, or it'll be just like a line. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah, like they don't like go out of their way to find a way to fit Jabba in it.
Like
Or
we got.
Boba Fett, something.
I turned to you because there's a scene where I'm going to call it Daenerys. Where Daenerys says, "I hate you," and he says, "I know." And I was just,
And they don't make a big deal out of it too. It's just a subtle thing. If you pick it up, you pick it up. If you don't, whatever. Another similar one is it's one of the trailers, but it's such a great line where he goes, "I have a good feeling about this." When they know it's a bad feeling, oh my god, that is. Oh my god, dude, I'm just.
it was overwhelmingly good. Like it was like I can't really think of a fault right now because I'm just looking at this movie, so I haven't really kind of like let it wash over me. I was just kind of like in it, so.
I haven't been this excited. Okay. The little things, right? The way they treated the opening crawl.
Yeah.
They did it. They found a new way that
It's different. Yeah.
They for anyone who is an idiot and is listening to this for spoilers and haven't seen the film, first of all, you were stupid. You were very, very stupid. I'm sorry to do this to your fans, but you were stupid. What are you doing? You should have turned this off ages ago. You've made a big mistake. Anyways, I loved how like it was like the long time ago galaxy far, far away, and you looked at me and you're like, they're not supposed to be doing this.
Are they doing a
and then they
crawl?
just did a crawl, but they did it with that sort of font, with the blue, which has never been done before, and it was amazing, and it was great. Okay, I've got to say this, okay? So, you mentioned this like Deadpool, first time you saw it, you didn't have a great experience because you were half asleep and you had things like that. Okay, I had a bad experience in this film, right? Number one, my chair was broken and it kept wobbling. Number two, we had sucky seats in the front.
They weren't that bad, people.
I didn't. You know
They
me.
weren't that
I
bad.
like to see the whole thing. I didn't love the seats, and like from our angle, we could really tell the curvature of the screen. And number three, I didn't tell you this. There was someone behind me with their foot under my chair, and they kept moving it, and it kind of felt like their toe was way too close to my butthole. Okay, look. Besides, and I'm still this excited, Zoe. This is how good the film is. I had a terrible film experience, and I still change the subject before I just ramble forever.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah, I think okay. There was a moment, and look, I loved it, and I think we both really liked it. That I turned to you and I was like, oh, the Uber fans, we are Uber fans, by the way. The Uber fans aren't going to, they're not going to love that. And what? Tell me about it.
I remember you saying it.
Yeah, it's
Which
how,
one was it?
it's how he got his name.
Oh, yeah. I liked it.
I liked
That
it
was
too.
a nice little. Yeah. I think another expanded universe gets it a different way. I can't remember how it is.
Okay.
But I thought it worked.
Yeah.
Solo, okay, boom. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You know who some fans are going to hate? Because we know Star Wars has a weird and interesting group of followers.
Well, it's
Some of
people,
them-
it's people that don't like change.
Yeah, but there are also some people in the Star Wars fan base who are very anti-feminist, and they're very, we all heard about the cut of Jedi, where they cut out all the scenes with females. They're gonna really hate L3. But I want to say, I thought L3 was such a refreshing
L3
take
was
on the
great.
character.
L3 was great.
L3 had this like sassiness to it.
So far, all of the new droids and stuff they've introduced are fantastic.
They've all been great for comic relief, but
Yeah.
what's great is they do it in different ways.
Yeah.
What's his name from Rogue One? His name is
K2.
K2.
Yeah.
He was like sarcastic and like really blunt to the point. This one is like she's like an activist.
Yeah.
Like,
Which we've never seen. Which we've never really
hey, you
seen
want
before.
anything? Equal rights. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
No, she was cool, man. Like, I can't. Like, I'm still trying to unpack it. What did you think? Okay. Here's what I liked about the story.
Yeah.
It wasn't. We need to save the universe. It was. It wasn't. We need to save the universe or anything like that. It wasn't. Like, sure, you had like a couple battle scenes there with the Empire and shit, but like it was more like down and dirty, like under like the underworld, like crime bosses and shit like that.
It really was.
I love that, man.
A
That was
Star
so
Wars
different.
story. Like it was a story within the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
It doesn't shape the universe, but it's a nice story within that.
It was like on the outer reaches of it. Like it was.
It's nice to have smaller stakes for once too, which are more personal and emotional. That makes good character stories.
Yeah, for sure.
Woody Harrelson, also very good.
Woody Harrelson was great. Woody Harrelson has been knocking it out of the park in everything that I've seen him in. You've seen Three Billboards, right? Like he was awesome in that, man.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I kept waiting for him to die. I don't know why. But he's become the new Sean Bean, where he just dies and everything.
Someone I didn't expect to love so much, and I fucking loved him, is Paul Bettany.
Yeah, man.
What an amazing villain.
Yeah.
When we have that scene, like, towards the end where, like, there's sort of... Actually, there's a few scenes where he sort of argues, like, he's friendly, but, he's in charge and he argues with people. We've never seen a dynamic like that in a Star Wars film. And it was so human and real and believable, and he was also threatening and scary. And those little laser daggers he has are so cool.
Yeah, I feel like they were using the same technology that the throne room guards were in Episode 8. But, I was like, it was so, like, there's only one word that I can use for it, and that's fun.
It's so fun.
Like, it epitomizes what Star Wars should be, right?
This is not a criticism, but Donald Glover is so much of a scene stealer. Sometimes we forget to Han Solo film because he is so fucking amazing.
And I think that's
he's
why.
the most charismatic human being on the planet.
But I feel like they limited his screen time a little bit.
Oh,
he wasn't
that's why. Towards the end, where he just sort of left and drove away.
Yeah.
It's like, it's because he's
stealing the show.
He's stealing the show too much. They had to find a way to write him out. He was just too good. Chewbacca was amazing. The right amount of.
But not
I like him so much more in this film than I liked him in Last Jedi.
Dude, we get to see him like physical. Like we get to see him rip shit up.
And we even get to see him connect with another character.
Yeah.
That's not Han. And he meets his other Wookiee character
Yeah.
who I was worried they were going to go down the holiday special territory and meet his family and stuff. We saw that in the trailer. But no, like, we see he actually cares about stuff. He has emotions, he has dreams. It's the first time we've seen Chewbacca as a three-dimensional character in a film.
Yeah.
And they did it really well. Amelia Clarke, so charismatic.
Amelia Clarke is good, man. Like she was really charming.
She was so charming. They left it in a spot where you don't really know where she's going to go.
I'm so glad that they went the direction that they did. Like,
Yeah.
She's like, I'm bad. I'm double crossing
Or
you.
is she? Or is she?
Hey?
She's like, you know, she hasn't technically betrayed Han. She put the blame on, what's his name?
Beckett.
Beckett. Yeah.
Bennett.
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 Like that.
Commander.
Yeah, she put the blame on him. So it could go either way.
But like, okay, there's
They
so
just
much...
kept just enough characters alive for a sequel.
Yeah, I know. And
They
like,
killed just enough off in case they can't get a sequel.
I was really glad that they didn't do, like I said, I'm coming back to the fan service thing. Like, they could have like chucked in Jabba, and I was like,
There was so much
glad
restraint.
Hmm?
So much restraint.
So much
you think
restraint,
about
yeah.
it.
No Boba, no Boba Fett. Like,
Yeah.
none of that. Like,
Surprised by that. Everyone expected Boba Fett.
yeah.
They gave us something better. They gave us fucking.
They gave us Darth Maul.
You see him in this shot. He force grabs the lightsaber,
Dude.
but doesn't turn it on.
Got a lightsaber. He turns it on.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I was too busy spazzing out.
Turns it
over,
on.
like,
And like, it looks
I-
different too. Like the hilt looks different.
oh my god! I got to see it again tomorrow. Holy shit!
I'm down to just like turn around and rewatch it. Like if I didn't have work tomorrow, you literally said, "Oh, let's watch it
Yeah,
again."
let's see the
Let's
next
watch it
session.
again. And I'm just
I
like,
think there's
"Oh,
another one
right,
starting
I've
like
got
20
work
minutes.
tomorrow."
Oh my god! I'm so sad.
No, but look, we're kind of like rambling right now, but those are our first thoughts, guys. We loved it. If you can't tell, Matt, what would you give it out of 10? I've already scored it.
A zillion.
A zillion? Okay, that's a realistic
I don't know.
number.
Like, I'm sure. look. I'm sure upon rewatching it, I could be more critical. Admittedly, towards the end, they do an Age of Ultron thing where they spend a little bit too much time trying to set up sequels and stuff like that. But like, there's still such
9.5
amazing
for me, man.
moments.
I give it 9.5.
It's minimum a 9, 9.5.
Like I don't know how they kind of pull this off. Like with all the behind the scenes shit, and then like when it cuts to black, it does that little Star Wars thing to fade, and it cuts to the credits. You see Ron Howard's name, and I'm like, Ron Howard, you bastard, you fucking did it, man.
Everyone was expecting this to be probably the worst of the modern Star Wars films.
Yeah.
I think it's the best.
Well, Rotten Tomatoes has it at 71.
That's not fair to this film.
No, it's not. And like I think
Are reviews out yet? I haven't read anything.
yeah, reviews have been out for ages. But like
What are they saying that's negative? Like, I'm sure
don't
once I rewatch it, I'll find a million
I think there's a
faults.
lot of bias against it because of the lead up to it, and like I just like
They do a
people
terrible
are like,
job with marketing.
okay, you know what I hate? This is something. But there's like, I'm not, you know what? I'm not ready to wrap up this show yet without talking about this. People have a tendency when a movie comes up and they're like, why does this exist? Well, to entertain. That's why.
You know what? Like, of all the stories they could have told of a Star Wars character, we all can agree that Solo had the most potential.
Yeah, yeah. But no,
yeah.
like a movie exists to entertain us. Like you know, people are always like, oh, they could like, you know, they could spend their time doing better things. But no, other people
What other
are-
better things? There's better things goals to also entertain.
There are teams of people making these movies, right? Other teams are working on other things. Like
Some of
it's
the
not
most
like
talented people in all of the entertainment industry worked on this film.
Exactly.
Ron Howard
Kasdan.
is not someone you should...
Lawrence Kasdan wrote Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he wrote The Force Awakens. So.
Even the original directors still got credits to executive producers, and they did a fantastic job. Everyone did. Holy shit, Donald Glover was good at this. Oh, I can't...
Nah, let's wrap it up.
Okay, we better, because I could ramble forever. Oh my god. I hate doing this podcast now. Someone texts me, people. Like, I gotta go. How do we wrap this up? Oh my god, I love
Talk
this.
to me about just give me an overall score on this movie.
Shit.
Not a zillion.
9, but ask me again once I've seen it again.
Alright.
Maybe I'll go lower, but
Right now I give it 9.5.
I'm not seeing what people I think negative about.
Guys.
I don't know what it is, but yeah.
Guys, that's the podcast. No, really sorry about the sound quality. I know, like we just couldn't wait. We couldn't resist. Plus, we're both really busy.
God.
Yeah, look, this is gonna have to do. But yeah, definitely go check out Solo, directed by Ron Howard. Fits in perfectly within the universe, within the Star Wars universe.
It fits better than Rogue One does.
Yeah, I'd say so too. Like, it doesn't feel disjointed.
makes
You're
more
in it.
sense.
You're in it straight away. But yeah, definitely check this out, guys. Thanks very much for listening. Have a good one.